Hey, what's up? Well, the last few weeks I've been reading a little bit about personal finance, investing, stocks, and so on. And now I'm wondering what if I combine these things with AI technologies and some coding. And I realized that it could be a cool video. So that's the idea for now. I will show you how you can create your own API using FastAPI and connect it um, to a DeepSeek local model using Ollama, basically to generate investment portfolio. So let's go for it. But before that, I need to do a disclaimer. And this is because I'm not an expert on investment, and nothing that you will see here is an investment advice. All of this is for educational purposes. So, well, let's go for it. Okay, first thing is get Ollama. So go to ollama.com and download it, click next, 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 and you will get it. After that, look for a DeepSeek R1, and well, in my case, I'm using this one that is the 14B, and basically you can copy this one and go to your terminal, execute this command, and you will have the DeepSeek running in your local. So let's testing. Yeah, it's running and we get it. Once you have the DeepSeek running in your local, just go to your Visual Studio Code, or well, if you are using another text editor, open it and just create a new Python file, and well, let's some coding. Okay, cool. Well, we got it. Well, we have right here. We have all the importations that we need. I initialize the logger to track the data flow inside the API. I defined the application in the FastAPI framework, just add a title, description, and a version, and well, I create a class to standardize all the values that the API will manage. Well, the risk profile, because the idea is to receive a parameter that indicates if the profile is a conservative, a moderate, or an aggressive. The investment term, if there is short, medium, or long. Well, the request that receive, as I told you, the risk profile, the investment term, but also the initial amount that will be the initial investment in dollars, and the monthly contribution also in dollars. Well, I just add a validation just to make sure that this is a positive number. Also, the investment option class that will allocate the name of the financial vehicle or the stocks, and the percentage of the investment that the AI will recommend us, and for sure the investment response that will be the portfolio with all the percentage at the advisement of investment that the DeepSeek will recommend to us, the rationale that this is basically a description of why they choose why DeepSeek choose this selection on the investment portfolio, the expect annual return, the risk level. Well, this is just for informational purposes, because it depends of many values, but it's just to include it as an informative value. And for sure, we have at the end the initialization of the API for sure, and a route path that basically this give you the welcome to the API, and for sure the portfolio recommendation, that is a post request, and they basically start to do the declaration of the mapping, to build the prompt. And basically it's a market experts with around 10 years, an American market with some certification and some studies in stock markets. And the most important part right here is that I specify the way that I would like to get the response from the AI, and after that I clarify that what will the rounding system, and for sure the sum of all percentage must be 100%. After that I build the payload of the request, adding some info to the console, and to the request to the Ollama. And basically I'm running in my local, so will be this endpoint with the payload that I previously built, and some error handling in case we don't have the 200 code. And for sure if I receive all in order, I proceed to extract and transform the response in the way that I would like to return to the user. That means I will take the LLM response and extract the response field and some error handling, and after that start to set up my JSON object for the response to the users. That means that I will take the response inside on the brackets, and after that I start to build the JSON objects, taking in account the percentage and the recommendation at the portfolio. But before sending the response, I validate if the AI did this sum correctly, because it could be wrong. So at this part I make sure that if there anything wrong with the total sum of the percentage, I will use a function that normalize the percentage and do the correlation to get 100% of the portfolio in the final response. After that, all the exemptions in case I have any error, and for sure I will have the return of the final response. So let's gonna test it. For the testing part, we need to set up a virtual environment to try all the API. So well, just go to the terminal. As you remember, in the PowerShell we have running the DeepSeek modeling local, but in the Miniconda prompt, I build a virtual environment. Basically, I will use the command conda create. The name will be virtual environment with Python 3.10. Okay, perfect, we got it. So we will activate the virtual environment, and yeah, after that we need to install the dependencies that we will use. That will be FastAPI, Ubicorn, and HTTPX. So let's wait a minute. Okay, got it. Okay, after that we will use Ubicorn main app reload, and yeah, now I will use Postman to test the API. Well, now I'm using the root path. So yeah, I got 200 at the message that I previously built, but now I will test the complete API. So what we have right here, basically I will have a post request to the Path API portfolio, and now I will set up at the body the risk profile, in this case conservative, the investment term long, the initial amount, this is $100,000, and the monthly contribution will be $100. So let's try it, and as you can see, as soon as I launch the request, well, I have the logger notifying me about the request. So let's wait a sec. Okay, we got the response, and as you can see, for this case it recommend us the iShares Score US Aggregate Bond ETF, the IBGL, the SPY, and well, another ETF to complete the portfolio. The rationale, well, the reasons why the AI choose this portfolio, the spec annual return, the 7.0%, and the risk level as low. Well, let's try with another one. That will be the aggressive in a short term, and well, let's try with 10,000 and monthly contribution as 0. Let's see what we get with these values. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, actually we got the QQQ, the Apple stock, Amazon, Tesla, Alibaba, well, in that case they recommend the DeepSeek recommend us an specific stocks for the aggressive profile in a short term. And yeah, well, at the reasons and the argumentations we get, well, that this portfolio is designed for high risk short-term invest horizon with the focus on maximize the growth within 5 years. And well, the expected annual return approx 7.5, but I think that, well, this is it's more like a reference value, and a risk level is set up as high, well, regarding the risk profile that we set up at the beginning. So, well, that's pretty cool. I made another video just building a basic UI just to have a cool visualization of these values, but for sure, well, the idea is to keep playing with that. If you have the opportunity of you have more knowledge in stocks and investing and ETFs, well, tell me at the comments, what do you think about these recommendations that we got through DeepSeek? I would like to read your comments, and well, if you have questions, don't hesitate to shoot me a comment or a question. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, for sure, and I need to be very clarifying that this is only for educational purposes. See you in the next one. Bye.